Welcome to Down South Football Podcast, man. On this beautiful day of football, it is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone. We're getting ready for the first playoff game of the day. The first playoff game of the day, of course, Alabama, number one, Alabama versus number four, Cincinnati, man. It's going to be an interesting matchup. We just want to come here about 10 to 12 minutes before pregame, man. Just talk about it a little bit, see what we got going on. But first in the building, we got Mr. DL Gardner 205 back with us, man. Mr. David Gardner. Sir, how you feeling, man?
And feeling good, man. Feeling good to be back. Um, just looking forward to a good day of football. Kind of excited, just trying to see where this day goes, but
The unknown.
the unknown. So I'm ready to get at it.
I'm with you. Mr. Chauncey Tuck coming from a different location today. Hey, we had to get in where we can get it in. So that's just what we do. Tuck, how you doing today, man? What's going on?
Doing pretty good. Can't wait to get off here in the next couple of minutes, so we can like Mr. Garden said, we can enjoy some football. Hopefully, be some good games, no blowouts. Some intriguing stuff. We're all about the controversy, so let's make it happen.
Well, I know how you are, man. But we talked about a little bit. It's not a discredit to Alabama, but down these parts, man, we talk about Alabama so much as far as like what we expect from them. And I think we pretty much know the keys of what we're looking for with them. But let's spend just a little more time talking about Cincinnati, man. We talked about the other night with their 3-3-5 defense, how they can shift into a 4-3. The linebackers being the key, and of course the two great cornerbacks being the key. But what's your feeling right now, Dave, when you start thinking about Cincinnati and this matchup? What are your pregame things you're looking for in this matchup?
I think I'm similar to everybody else. Is can you hold up front? I think that with them being a not a traditional powerhouse school, a lot of times where the disparity is up front, size wise, So I'm looking at that. That's the first place I'm looking there. Is how you can, and then see also, can they stop Bama from controlling the game up front through their run game and things like that. We know Bama's a little nicked up at the running back position, but at the same time, I mean, you already know this Bama, so they got somebody that'll be able to, they have some capable reserves if they need them. So, hey, I'm just looking to see how Cincinnati's defensive line versus Alabama's O line is what matchup that I'm going to be looking at.
Right. What you thinking about, Tuck? What's your keys? What you looking at right now?
One main thing is, and I think a lot of people are not talking about it right now, is Cincinnati's offense. They ain't no slouch. They're pretty good themselves. Can Alabama's defense finally, put together a great game against a pretty good dual-threat quarterback? That and I want to see how Alabama attacks. See how Alabama attacks Cincinnati, especially due to the fact that you got two decent corners out there. Two decent corners. Safeties are okay. Linebackers are phenomenal. D line can go four deep. That's pretty much all they can do. Is Alabama going to attack the middle? And that's the one thing I want to see. If they're going to use Billingsley a lot more now in the slot, or they're going to put him at tight end. It's a couple of questions. Mitch's not going to be playing this in the playoffs or whatever. So somebody's going to step up on the other side. So let's see what happens.
Right, and on that, you got that matchup, man. Like, of course, we talked about the other day. You got your Brooks at nose guard. You got Taylor. You got Sanders, and the Sanders against Evan Neal matchup is going to be such an intriguing matchup out there on that side. But Brooks, how much is he going to control his nose guard in the middle against the center from Alabama, and what kind of matchups you already brought up Billingsley? What is Billingsley going to do? Billingsley, Latu. Against those particular linebackers. I think that's an advantage for Alabama, but that doesn't mean that those guys can't shine because, like I said, number 0 is good, but up front, like Dave says, is going to be a key. But on offense for Bama, what do they do? What do they come out with? If they come out and try to establish a run with Brian Robinson against that 3-3-5 defense, or are they going to kind of continue to mix it up a little bit more? I think you're going to see a little bit of mixing it up, but at the same time, you're going to have to feel it out. Feel out the first couple of drives and see how that works. But Cincinnati is going to be on a lot of motion, but we didn't talk enough about Desmond Ridder.
No.
And he doesn't get a lot of credit. Even no, Dave, he's not. What's your boy Mela? He's not Bohannon.
Bohannon, way better than Bohannon.
Hey man, you gonna put respect on Bohannon name.
Oh man, come on now.
I just say it because what we talking about. I was just really just making a joke, but Ritter is kind of like, he reminds me of another. I can't think of the guy named number right now. Another long number 9. He reminds me like a more improved, better Matt Jones from Arkansas back in the day. A little bit better, similar type, but Ritter's a little bit better. I'm just talking about like lengthwise.
I
get that.
Yeah.
It's similar, but I think Ritter is better.
Yeah,
I think
Matt
Ritter
Jones
is
wasn't that
better.
bad either. He was very Matt Jones was very serviceable, and you knew Matt Jones was going to switch his positions in college.
Right.
And he was going to switch his positions in the NFL, just like Tim Tebow should have did. But I digress.
Don't do that.
I know. But yeah, I think it's going to be. I think that's a lot of people are underlooking that matchup because you got a top defense in Cincinnati, and then you got a top offense in Alabama, and everybody's not looking at that. They're looking on that marquee matchup, but they're not thinking about Alabama does have some weaknesses on this defense. This is not the 2012 Alabama defense, the 2013 Alabama defense that they were accustomed to. This is a little bit better, offense that they're going to be going up against, and how Alabama struggles with dual threat quarterbacks. Let's see what happens.
Well, I think it's going to be one of those type of matchups, man. Like I said, but I see. All right, Sean, talk about Dave. Where's your trophy? It says Happy New Year to fella, but fella, we gonna be on here a lot, man. We're gonna definitely be back at halftime, so please come at halftime with your stats and everything. But see, they sing the national anthem and everything. We got the mega cast on ESPN. I didn't see my coach's room, which is very, very, very disappointing.
Is that on ESPN? Is that on SEC alternate?
I don't know. When I looked at the megacast thing, I didn't see the coach's room listed. I could have just been overlooking it. But hey, I'm ready to go and see. I guess they're getting ready to go. But what's y'all final thoughts, man? Going into that first half, what's your keys? What you got?
For me, Cincinnati, you got to be able to make big plays and also be able to limit the big plays by Bama. I think if you can hit a couple of big plays, put a little pressure on them, and also maybe get them off the field on third down. On third down. I think you can be on to something. But that's my thing: be able to make some big plays and be able to limit the big plays.
Let's see how they attack them. I think it's number 12. I don't know why I can't remember names right now for Cincinnati coming across the middle. But let's see how Bama comes out also on both sides of the ball and see how it is. And let's just get ready to watch some football, man. Look, we'll be back at halftime with all y'all, man, so we can discuss it a little bit more once we got more meat to chew on, and we do more things after that. But we'll see y'all at halftime, man. Enjoy it, and we'll see y'all at halftime. We out, man.
All right.